this is a very useful and more expensive addition to your gear, a compression sack. Now, some compression sacks come with valves, some don't. This one doesn't. But what it really is meant to do is take anything that you have and then just make it into a smaller pack. So, for example, clothing is going to take up a lot of your space. You're going to have your underwear, socks, shorts or pants, several shirts, a sweater, most likely. You're going to have all of this stuff because you're not sure what kind of weather you're going to run into, how cold or warm it's going to be, and how many days you're going to be out there, and how gross do you really want to feel after a couple days of camping. So, I mean, it's up to you how much you want to pack. But if space is an issue when it comes to packing, a compression sack is the way to go. So, what I'll do is throw my sweater in here. And there's a link to this in the description below on Amazon, so you can get your own. And there's some that are more expensive that have valves that are pretty nice because you can squeeze the air out of it a lot easier. But so here's the issue, you know, a valve would be good for, but you can still get the air out. These are also waterproof as well, so I wouldn't suggest putting wet things in there because it gets really, but for anything that you're going to be putting in there, you can be confident it won't get wet, which is nice. So you roll this up as tight as you can, and then you basically click it and then pack it down. But the one thing that makes this the best is the straps. It's a little awkward at first because this strap needs to go here. So extend them out. Extend 2 of them out is probably the best because then you can use those as slack. Wrap it around until it is on top. And what you do is you pull these down, and the cover kind of comes down on them. So on, let's say, the 3-week trip that I took, this was useful because I knew I was going to be in many different kinds of climates. Like, I'm going to bring swimming trunks, I'm going to bring a sweater, I'm going to bring shorts and jeans, several pairs of socks and underwear because I don't want to get too gross. But this was a very good way of taking a lot of clothing and compressing it into a small space. So it depends on how much you're going to bring, how long you're going to be out, and how much you can tolerate dirty clothing, wearing dirty clothing. But yeah, this has been very helpful.